Have you ever looked at your dog and thought, they seem happy, but wondered if that's really their happiest version? What most people don't realize is that dogs experience joy in ways that have nothing to do with toys, treats, or expensive accessories. Some of the things that make dogs absurdly happy are so simple that they go completely unnoticed. Today, you'll discover 11 things that trigger deep, instinctive happiness in dogs. And several of them are things you're probably already doing without knowing how powerful they are. Dogs don't measure happiness the way humans do. Their joy is tied to safety, connection, predictability, and instinct. When those needs are met, their nervous system relaxes, their hormones shift, and what we call happiness naturally appears. 1. Waking up and realizing you're still there. Your dog opens their eyes, stretches slightly, and before anything else, they look for you. That moment, when they confirm your presence, brings an immediate sense of relief and calm. Emotionally, this tells your dog that their safe base is intact. Overnight is the longest separation they experience, even if you're in the same house. Seeing you first thing signals that nothing went wrong while they were vulnerable. Instinctively, dogs evolved to sleep lightly, always aware of pack members. Waking up alone would have meant danger in the wild. Your presence triggers a drop in cortisol and an increase in calm-regulating hormones. This doesn't mean your dog needs to sleep in your bed. Just knowing you're nearby is enough. Have you noticed how relaxed your dog looks when they spot you in the morning? 2. Following you for no reason at all. You stand up, your dog stands up, you walk to another room, they quietly follow and lie down again. This isn't boredom or clinginess by default. Emotionally, it's contentment. Your dog feels happiest when they're near the individual they trust most. From an instinctive perspective, dogs shadow pack members they feel bonded to. Proximity equals safety. They don't need interaction, just presence. The happiness here comes from shared space, not stimulation. Being near you allows their nervous system to stay regulated without effort. Context matters. If the following is frantic or panicked, that's anxiety. Calm, relaxed following is comfort. Does your dog do this even when nothing interesting is happening? 3. Predictable daily routines. The walk happens around the same time. Meals follow a familiar rhythm. Sleep comes after the same sequence of events. Emotionally, predictability equals peace. Dogs feel happiest when they can anticipate what's coming next without guessing. Biologically, uncertainty keeps the brain alert and stressed. Routine allows the nervous system to downshift. Dopamine is released not just during the activity, but in anticipation of it. That's why dogs often get excited before the walk, not just during it. This doesn't mean life has to be rigid. It means anchors matter. Have you noticed your dog relax once the day follows its usual flow? 4. Gentle eye contact during calm moments. Your dog looks at you, not staring, not demanding, just soft, relaxed eye contact. Emotionally, this is connection without pressure. It's one of the quietest forms of happiness dogs experience. Scientifically, prolonged calm eye contact between dogs and humans triggers oxytocin release in both. The same hormone involved in parent-child bonding. This isn't dominance, it's trust. Context matters. During play or stress, eye contact can mean something else. But during rest, it's pure bonding. Do you ever catch your dog looking at you like this when everything is quiet? 5. Sniffing without being rushed. Your dog stops on a walk. They sniff the ground deeply, slowly, completely absorbed. Emotionally, this is mental satisfaction. Sniffing isn't a side activity, it's how dogs process the world. Instinctively, scent is information. Sniffing lowers heart rate and activates problem-solving areas of the brain. It's calming and rewarding at the same time. A short walk with long sniffing can be more fulfilling than a long walk with constant pulling. Context matters, balance is key, but allowing sniffing tells your dog their instincts are respected. Do you let your dog sniff freely or do you tend to rush them? 6. Being spoken to in a calm, natural voice. Not commands, not baby talk, just calm, normal conversation. Emotionally, your voice is a safety signal. Dogs don't understand words the way we do, but they read tone with extreme accuracy. From a biological standpoint, calm vocal tones reduce stress hormones and reinforce emotional regulation. Your dog associates your voice with stability. This is why dogs often settle when you speak softly, even if you're not talking to them. Context matters. Excited tones create excitement. Calm tones create peace. Have you noticed how your dog reacts when you simply talk to them quietly? 7. Resting near you without being touched. Your dog lies close, not on top of you, not demanding attention, just near enough to feel you. Emotionally, this is security at its purest. Your dog feels no need to ask for interaction because their need for connection is already fulfilled. Instinctively, dogs rest near pack members to share safety while conserving energy. Physical contact is optional. Proximity is what matters. This kind of happiness is quiet and often overlooked because it doesn't look exciting. But it's one of the strongest indicators of emotional comfort. Context matters. A dog that chooses closeness freely is relaxed. One that can't settle without touch may be seeking reassurance. Does your dog choose to lie near you even when you're busy? 8. Having a job, even a simple one. Waiting at the door, sitting before meals, carrying a toy during walks. Emotionally, dogs feel happiest when they feel useful. Purpose calms them. Biologically, completing small tasks releases dopamine, the satisfaction hormone. It tells the brain, I did something right. Dogs were shaped to work alongside humans. When they have no role, that energy turns into restlessness. When they do, it becomes contentment. The job doesn't need to be complicated. Consistency is more important than difficulty. Context matters. Tasks should be achievable and pressure-free. Has your dog ever looked proud after doing something right? 9. Calm physical touch without stimulation. A slow stroke along the side. A gentle scratch behind the ears. No excitement, no buildup. Emotionally, this type of touch communicates safety, not play. Scientifically, slow rhythmic touch activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Heart rate lowers, muscles relax, stress melts away. Fast petting excites. Slow touch soothes. Both have a place, but they create very different emotional states. Many dogs lean into calm touch because it helps them regulate internally. Context matters. Touch should always be invited, never forced. Do you notice your dog relax under slow, gentle petting? If this kind of insight is helping you understand your dog on a deeper level, make sure to subscribe. You'll keep learning how to make your dog feel safe, understood, and genuinely happy. 10. Simply being included. Sitting in the same room while you work. Watching you cook. Existing alongside you during normal life. Emotionally, inclusion equals belonging. Dogs don't need constant engagement. They want to be part of your world. Instinctively, exclusion signals danger or rejection. Inclusion reinforces pack stability. This is why dogs often choose to sit where they can see everyone, even if nothing is happening. Context matters. Inclusion doesn't mean lack of boundaries. It means presence. Does your dog choose to stay where the activity is, even if they're not involved? 11. Knowing you always come back, you leave. Your dog waits. You return. Emotionally, this creates trust deeper than excitement. Over time, your dog learns that separation is temporary. Biologically, predictable reunions prevent chronic stress. The brain stops preparing for loss and starts resting in certainty. This is why calm greetings are so powerful. They reinforce the idea that coming and going is normal and safe. Context matters. Dramatic exits and entrances increase anxiety. Calm consistency builds happiness. Have you noticed how your dog relaxes more easily when routines around leaving stay predictable? Your dog isn't chasing happiness the way humans do. They aren't looking for excitement, novelty, or constant stimulation. What they seek is something much quieter: emotional safety. When all the small things you've just seen come together, happiness stops being a reaction and becomes a state. A relaxed dog isn't always jumping, wagging wildly, or demanding attention. Often, the happiest dogs are the ones lying calmly, breathing slowly, simply existing near the people they trust. Emotionally, this means their nervous system feels regulated. Nothing needs to be fixed. Nothing feels urgent. Instinctively, animals only rest deeply when they feel completely safe. A dog that can relax around you is a dog whose most basic needs are being met. That calm, you see. That's happiness in its purest form. Many well-intentioned owners try to add more toys, more activities, more stimulation. But for dogs, excess can create noise. Biologically, constant stimulation keeps the brain in a semi-alert state. Calm, predictable environments allow dopamine and serotonin to stabilize instead of spike and crash. This is why dogs often seem happiest after a simple day: a walk, a meal, rest, presence. More isn't always better. Safer is. Dogs don't just respond to what you do. They respond to how you feel. Your breathing, posture, tone, and pace all communicate information. When you're calm, your dog's brain mirrors that state without effort. From an instinctive perspective, pack members regulate each other. A relaxed leader creates a relaxed group. This is why dogs often settle faster around people who move slowly and speak calmly. Have you noticed your dog change when you do? There isn't one magic thing that makes dogs happy. It's the accumulation of small, consistent signals that say, "You're safe. You belong. Nothing bad is about to happen." When dogs receive those signals daily, happiness becomes their default. That's why many of the things on this list felt simple, even obvious. They're powerful precisely because they're constant. If your dog chooses to stay near you, relax around you, and trust your presence, you're already doing more right than you think. Happiness isn't something you have to manufacture for your dog. It's something you protect by not disrupting what already works. If this helped you see your dog in a new way, leave a like. There's another video on your screen that goes even deeper into how dogs emotionally attach to their humans. And it might completely change how you interpret your dog's behavior. Your dog doesn't need a perfect life. They need a safe one, with you in it.